Subscribe to ULO and never miss out on our weekend and racing festival tips with more racing coverage on our website at ulo.co.uk. There's some classy action at Punchestown this weekend, where the Morgiana Hurdle is the Grade 1 feature, as Ballyburn makes a highly anticipated start to his novice chasing campaign. Willie Mullins' brilliant novice hurdler has wasted no time in going over fences, but does still hold an entry for the Hatton's Grace Hurdle next week. Elsewhere at Punchestown, look out for Gavin Cromwell's Law, Ella, and Gordon Elliott's Stellar Story. Haydock Park, if it doesn't succumb to Stormbert, also has a top-class card with the Betfair Chase the highlight, but more of that later. Down at Ascot, Paul Nicholls could have a good day with Pick Dory and Blue King Doru, while Kitty's Light will still be going strong when plenty have thrown in the towel in the Berkshire National, as rain threatens to make it a true test of stamina. Saturday's nap is Lossiemouth, lining up in the Morgiana. What a cracking renewal in store, where there's been plenty of money down this week on the brilliant Stateman. That's no surprise either, as his only defeat since joining Willie Mullins was at the hands of Constitution Hill in the 2023 Champion Hurdle at Cheltenham. However, Lossiemouth was at the top of her game last year, winning twice at Cheltenham before taking the Mayor's Champion Hurdle at the festival here in May. She gets £7 from Stateman, and that could be telling on ground that's going to get deep, while Gordon Elliott's Brighter Days Ahead won a Grade 3 at Down Royal the last day, so lines up here race fit. Lossiemouth to spring the surprise on her stablemate, with Stateman and Brighter Days Ahead to follow her home. Our next best goes to post in the feature at Haydock Park. This is one top-class renewal of the Betfair Chase, where there are plenty to make a case for. Last year's winner, Venetia Williams' Royal Pagel, won't be sorry to see the forecast rain on Saturday. And with conditions right up his street and an outstanding course record is hard to oppose. Grey Dawning looked one right out of the top drawer in novice company for Dan Skelton last season, but might just need this run to be seen to best effect. While Brave Man's game couldn't live with Royal Pagel last year and now tries cheek pieces, he too wouldn't want too much rain, so Irish Raider Shark Hanlon's Hewick might give the selection the most trouble. Horses for courses here, so Royal Pagel is the one to follow. Earlier on Haydock Park's card, Country Mile can score for Dan Skelton after sending out winners for fun at Cheltenham's Autumn Festival last week. That said, conditions are going to be way different to the good ground he found at Ayr last month, so it's taken on trust that Country Mile can act on this going. John Joe O'Neill's road less travelled is on a hat-trick after wins at Market Raisin and Wetherby, but also has to prove himself on deeper ground. Stuart Crawford's Lily du Burlay will go on this ground, so rates the main danger, but Country Mile gets the nudge. It could pay to side with Paul Nicholls' Taumuras for the graduation chase, with the Ditcheat Yard nailing 3 of the last 4 renewals of this race. There'll be no concerns over the cut in the ground here at Haydock Park, as he won his only other visit here in the listed Newton Novices Hurdle in 2022 and should be adding to the tally of won over fences this season. Kim Bailey's Treelawn and the progressive Iroko complete the shortlist, but Tamuras looks well treated and gets the vote. In the Stayers Handicap Hurdle, Dan Skelton once again holds the ace. Doyen Quest made a fine start to this campaign with a silver medal in the Silver Trophy at Chepstow last month, but stepped up a notch to score at Cheltenham last week. If fully recovered from that recent run, another bold bid is on the cards, and he's £5 well in with the penalty for last week's win. Considering the stable form of Dan Skelton and Brother Harry holding the best strike rate amongst the leading jump jockeys, Doyen Quest is easy to back.